morning, my name is Susan Jane and I'm an Intuitist, and today I wanted to talk to you about my first book I read on my spiritual journey. Now, there's two elements to this story. I will talk about the book itself to start with in my spiritual journey rather than what led me to the book, because that's a whole nother story. So my first book that I read with the doctor's advice was called Creative Visualization by Shakti Gwan. Now, creative visualization was all about how we can create our future through visualization, what we want to see ourselves being and doing, and it went through it in a step-by-step manner. Now, I loved the book. I thought it was great. I practiced it a little bit after I'd read it, and I was in a bit of a bad way with my relationship. I'd had 3 children in 3 years, and I was experiencing a lot of issues with my marriage, and I was trying to visualize something better. Obviously wasn't doing a real good job of it, but I was trying. I was putting it out there. Now, I'm a bit of not a theorist. I like to challenge theories. I like to test theories. That's probably more to it. So with this book, I dabbled with it for a little bit, and it was probably about, 8 years later, when we were living on a farm, that I decided to test the theories. Now, I've tested quite a few theories, including astral traveling. I have tested auras. I have tested spiritual healing. I have gone through and I've tested most of the stuff, because I guess it needs to be real in my eyes before I can go forward with it. So I was on the farm, and I've decided that, okay, I'm going to actually put creative visualization to the test. I'm going to test the theory for real. Now, it's not going to be something la-di-da, oozy-woozy, something spiritual. I wanted something concrete. I wanted something real that I could say, okay, this is what I've got. So we were living on a farmhouse on a 90-acre organic crop farm. I didn't have a lot of time because I was doing a lot of farming. I was meditating and doing a lot of physical work. So as many times as I could, and I probably would have averaged 5 times a week, I would do this little creative visualization, and I would go through the farmhouse because it was old and we couldn't afford to get it fixed up. I went through and visualized it fixed up. I'd go through each bedroom. I would decide on colours for the bedrooms, what it's going to look like. 2 of the bedrooms didn't have wardrobes, so I wanted built-in wardrobes. Went through the lounge room. How did I want the lounge room? Look at these beautiful ducks. How do I want the lounge room? I went through the kitchen, decided on that, and I'd go through it, just nothing serious, but constant. And each room I'd focus on a little bit more, okay, so this room I'll do a little bit more to it now. Where do I want to go? I even got to the stage, probably about 4 months down, that we were in one of the hardware shops, and I went, what colour bench tops would I like if I changed the kitchen around? What handles would I like? And I went right down to picking all that aspect. I didn't change the kitchen around, but I did go through and look at the colours. Now, after about 6 months of this, I was with the kids and we were mucking around. There was a storm coming, and we had this beautiful old, really heavy chair outside that we used to call our storm chair. So we used to sit on that and watch the storms come over, and then when it was getting a little bit unsafe, we'd go inside. So we'd done that and watched the storm come over, and it started getting a little bit scary. And then we heard, it got very, very scary. And I've grabbed the kids and we've ran through the kitchen, and I've watched the windows of the kitchen just bowing and thinking, oh my God, they're going to shatter and hit us. I've looked up as we've gone through the kitchen, and I've tried to get the kids into a safe space. The manhole had blown away and there was no roof. We'd lost our roof in this storm. So I've popped all the kids into this safe space. We're going to what we call cyclone mode, where we've got strong areas where we can put the kids. I put mattresses against this big glass door, which was because it was at the back of the storm, this room, and it was all tongue and groove, so it was very, very strong, the walls. I popped mattresses up there, grabbed mattresses off the wall, off the beds, and threw them around, grabbed the dog, the cat, the bird, the 3 kids, had them all, you know, covering in this little corner, raced around, grabbed the photo albums, anything else I could think of. And while I was running around, the carpet in the lounge room, because it was a wooden floor with carpet on the top, and there was probably exposure underneath of probably about, I don't know, 3 feet, a metre type thing underneath. The wind was coming in under the house and lifting up the carpet to a state where I was like walking on a jumping castle. So I'm trying to get around on this like carpet jumping castle to get things of value to us, while the rain's just pouring in, the water's just pouring in because we'd lost the roof. Anyway, when it all subsided, we caught our breath. I checked on our neighbours and everybody was safe. Then we called the insurance. Now, lucky enough, we were insured for it, so I certainly don't recommend that for anyone else. But we were insured. That sun's coming out a little bit strong now. And with that, the insurance said, basically, we get new for old. So whatever we had there, we would get new for old. So the builder came in a couple of weeks later. We had to stay in caravans for a little while, so we had somewhere to live. Insurance paid for all that. And we lived on the house, so we had on the farm because we had to still work. And anyway, the builder came in and said, okay, it's going to take this long. And I said, oh, so when do you start? And he said, well, as soon as you pick out the colours. And guess what? I'd already done that. After 6 months of creative visualisation, we'd lost the roof, and $85,000 later, I had exactly what I had visualised. Sorry about the noise, that's the bats up there. It's flying foxes. We've got a colony of flying foxes. I haven't been over this side of the river for a little while because it gets a bit noisy. So anyway, creative visualisation. I've tested the theory. It works, and it works really well. I do it more often now. I do it a little bit more widespread. I actually thought having a house would make for a happy marriage, like having a new farmhouse. Unfortunately, it didn't, and I do tend to do my creative visualisation now more. Oh, noisy fellas. I tend to do my creative visualisation more on my emotional side of things, being happy rather than the physical aspect of it. And that too is fine. But I wanted to test the theory, so have a go yourself. Test it on something that you feel that is worthwhile. Practice it every day. Practice it as much as you can. I'm just trying to get out of the sun, so I'm not... Oh, I'm so sorry. Move over here a bit more. I can't paddle and hold the camera at the same time. So, here we go. Right, is that better? Right, now I can see at least. I'm watching these little ducks in front of me. Yeah, practice it every day, and you'll be surprised at exactly what creative visualisation can do. It's given me the opportunity to live in this beautiful space as well. I know I'm not going to be here for a great deal of time. It's a temporary thing, but I'm enjoying every moment of it. So, can't see those bats, the flying foxes. So this is Susan Jane. I'm going to sign off. I'm the Intuitist from intuitivenature.com.au. And if you would like to get a little bit more about other stories or other ideas, other theory testing I've done, jump onto the blog and have a look on there. I'm going to say bye for now. I'm going to get out of this sun. It's getting a bit warm and I've got to get some more work done. All the very best and have a great day. Bye for now.